Good morning, party people. What's going on? How is your adjustment to standard time? Everybody switch over okay? I was at work, so I had no choice. I didn't get my extra sleep. Or anything like that. Just watching the cat jump off from the window. Alright, we're back from the moon. And we have a whole lot of stuff to tell people. So let's see what happens here. Sorry to have kept you all waiting. Not at all. We understand you've been quite busy. Will Orianjay be joining us? No, he's on the moon. Duty keeps him away, I'm afraid. The setter can explain why better than I. The final days, as befell Emarat. And we are to escape via the moon. What are the source and its reflections? Gone, bro. Deleted. I have no intention of standing by while the world falls to ruin. So how do we stop this? Unfortunately, we have no answers at present. If the celestial currents have grown stagnant, as was the case in the time of Emarat, the solution would be to alter the flow of aether throughout the entirety of the star. The ancients accomplished this by summoning Zodiarch, sacrificing half the star's population in the doing, but it should go without saying that such a sacrifice cannot be repeated. Which leaves us with the daunting task of identifying the underlying catalyst for the final days, a feat which even the Emaratines did not accomplish. Unfortunately, we found no clues in Mare Lamentorum. There's still much we do not know about the catastrophe itself, let alone what may have caused it. The final days were marked by the corruption of the Emaratines' creation magics, but we command no such power, which invites the question, what havoc is in store for us? If we knew that much, perhaps we could draw some parallel with the events of the past and thereby form some semblance of a plan. Perhaps we should start with the Forum then. Having worked with the Lupritz in secret all this time, there's surely more they can tell us. Forgive the interruption, but I've urgent news. The Forum is holding a public assembly in a plaza outside. Some sort of announcement. What is Father up to now? There's only one way to find out. Let's go.
Order, I say.
Order.
I thank you all for gathering here on such short notice. This day we must speak of grave affairs and their implications for the future of Charlian. Nay, of this very star.
Oh.
Said affairs concern all citizens, and so we have called for a public assembly.
Oh.
You may have heard rumors of the Talopheroi and the havoc these madmen wreak abroad. Under normal circumstances, we would pay little heed to petty disturbances outside our borders. The final days, however, are another matter altogether. For we dare not ignore these prophetic words of Eld.
It sounds real bad.
The End-bearers will come, ushering chaos and calamity. The final days descend and devour the very star.
I've never heard this prophecy.
Is it true? Will all that really happen?
Calm yourselves. The time has come to speak of the Forum's most sacred duties. But first...
Give voice to the voiceless. Let bindings be unbound. By unanimous decree, I declare the enchantment broken.
Oh. They're opening it. Ugh.
Master Leveilleur, if you would.
Very well. "270 years ago, our forebears began an expedition in the Dravanian hinterlands, in search of a route to access the ethereal sea.
Oh.
This much is public knowledge. Their findings, however, would become the Forum's most closely guarded secret.
Yeah.
What those researchers discovered in the hinterlands was not a passage unto the ethereal sea, but the very heart of our star, and Hydaelyn herself.
Oh. What?
She spoke to them of a calamity that would extinguish all life, and of a means by which we might be spared.
Oh.
The moon. 'Tis in truth a gargantuan vessel built to serve as sanctuary for her children.
Oh, wow.
And deliver them from this doom.
That's a pretty big deal.
Much like Nunkref's hope in ages past, it will bear the people of a world in the throes of death to a new home.
Needless to say, this will be no small undertaking. To facilitate the great work, the Forum has maintained close contact with the servants of Hydaelyn, who presently reside on the moon. Convinced that the foretold end was all but inevitable, we began amassing a wealth of knowledge, not merely for the betterment of our nation, but in preparation for the journey to come.
I see.
You reveal this to us now? By the gods, how long do we have?
While we cannot say with certainty, we believe the hour to be nigh. We received a transmission from the moon suggesting as much not long ago.
Oh. That's true. That makes sense.
In earnest, begin preparations for the great exodus. For his impressive contributions and the leadership he demonstrated during our withdrawal from Dravania, we have elected Master Leveilleur to oversee this initiative.
Oh, wow.
Fellow scribes and scholars, my countrymen, we face a threat of unprecedented scale. We must challenge the trials before us with composure and conviction if we are to find salvation. The wisdom of Sharlayan has ever been a shining beacon in the darkness, and so it shall continue to be. It is our solemn charge to see our heritage preserved for future generations. For those who will come after, we will brave a new frontier.
I get it. Makes sense to me.
Administrative edicts will be relayed to all major institutions ere long.
Mm-hmm.
In the meantime, carry on with your duties. With that, I hereby call this assembly to a close.
Do you remember what Mother told us when we visited home? That it wasn't until after we were born that Father seemed to lose himself in his work. If that great work of his was the evacuation of this star, then...
Yes. It wasn't for his benefit. Would you mind waiting here a moment? I wish to speak with Father before we leave.
Take your time. Take your time, bro. We just had a
Thank
pretty...
you. I shan't be long.
That was a pretty big reveal for you guys.
If it's all the same to you, I have a few choice words to share with Father as well.
So, come to call us cowards and bid us join your fruitless battle against the inevitable.
Why would they do that?
Nay, we do not object to the Forum's proposal. On the contrary, those who wish to flee have every right to do so. Urianger is cooperating with your associates on the moon to ensure that all is ready should evacuation be our only recourse.
Yeah. See? We're team same side, guy.
Then whatever your business, I suggest you be brief.
Dude, get
Though
that
we
stick out of
cannot
there.
boast the boundless wisdom of Sharlayan, we have first-hand knowledge of foreign cultures and have conversed with no small number of peoples. These experiences have taught us fundamental truths that cannot be recorded in any tome nor charted on any map. The beating heart of this planet is its people, many of whom would give anything, even their lives, to protect the lands they love. Many may choose to join you in the end. But what of those unwilling or unable, for whom escape will never be an option? What would you have them do?
Not everybody can evacuate, bro.
To ignore the plight of those one might conceivably save is not wisdom, Father. It is indolence. This is why we choose to fight.
We'll not ask for your understanding, Father. Only that you don't turn a blind eye to the good we have done. That we can still do. We're not children in need of protection. Hold fast to your principles and let the world burn if it please. But we believe there is still another way.
That's right.
And if there is, we will find it. You see if we don't.
Do as you will. Just stay out of our way.
You don't have to be so uptight, man. Hey, calm it down a little bit. Calm it down a little
He's
bit.
not so consumed with self-righteousness. He might tell you how proud he is of you both.
Right?
Bold words call for bold action. And there'll be no turning to your father should plans go awry.
Nobody needs to turn to him anyway.
Never would. So long as there are those who wish to stay and fight for this star, we have to do what we can to help them.
And if we're to do that, we'll need to be well rested.
Yes.
Wouldn't you agree? Having triumphed over what we once thought to be the source of all evil, I can think of no one in greater need of at least a dozen winks.
I could use about 3,000 or so.
Shall we then? To the annex. To prepare for tomorrow.
Ah. No, once again, I'm asking you to calm the fuck down. Alright. Let's see what's happening. Crowd tells me the forum made a rather momentous announcement. So there's to be a great exodus, is there? I'm reminded of my narrow escape from the Isle of Al. The realization, the running, the mixture of relief and regret after. Why me? I ask myself, why me? Why us? Why now? Why wonder? There's no use fretting over the cosmic morality of lack thereof. We're here and we'll get through this together, and who knows, maybe my luck will rub off and grant everyone a narrow escape. There's no harm in praying for as much. Oh, but enough of my rambling. I'm sure you're exhausted. Your chamber awaits. Yes. Yes. The moon. Very bright. Oh no. More visions. A visitor has come knocking at your door, whoever it could be. What's up? Oh. Who could be at my door? Well. Let's see here. Go like this.
Craving a midnight snack, were you? I did consider bringing a few sweets, but decided this wasn't an appropriate occasion.
Oh. No, I could use snacks.
I couldn't sleep. Had a few things on my mind.
Of course.
I know it's late, so I'll try not to talk your ear off. It's Xenos. I keep thinking back to Garlemald when he'd taken control of your body. An altogether terrifying experience.
Oh, yeah.
And one that served as a harsh reminder.
Mm.
No one, no matter how strong or quick or clever, is invincible. Not even you.
Yeah, sadly that's
And
true.
as much as it might seem at times that you are, one misstep, one mistake, and that's that. Which is why, even though I know you've heard it 1,000 times before, I'm going to tell you to take better care of yourself.
Mm.
Because you really, really should.
Well, thank you.
It goes without saying that we're all committed to this fight. But that doesn't mean that we need to throw our lives away. You know how I feel about noble sacrifices.
Correct.
Right, that's settled. We'll be keeping the acts of gratuitous bravado to a minimum. When I looked father in the eye and swore we'd find a way to avert this tragedy, it wasn't a promise just for him. It was a promise for you, too.
Okay, bye. Huh? Oh, gee. Short while earlier in the Alamegan Quarter. I know this people. Not on Cedric.
Thank the gods the tower is gone. The sight of it was enough to make me sick.
Thank the Ilsebar contingent, more like. Word is, they fought their way into Garlemald and toppled the bloody thing themselves. Not just the one, neither. All the towers have up and vanished.
Aye, I heard the same. Commander Aldin and his troops helped keep casualties to a minimum too.
That's right.
But is it true they brought back tempered Garlean soldiers?
That is true.
As Commander Aldin tells it, they've a treatment for that now. But don't you worry. Cured or not, they've no plans to bring them into the city proper.
Correct.
I see. Well, that's a relief then. I know we've brothers and sisters among the lot, but I can't say I'm eager to welcome them home.
Makes sense to me.
Wanted to think about it for a while yet. But to be looked after in Alagana for the time being.
And it begins. The beginning of the end. Meanwhile, in Ishgard. I didn't realize at the time this is all for, like, these are all the people that, the role quests. So when you do all the role quests, right, that, Alamigo is healer, Ishgard is, magic. There's Sigurd.
Another day, another commission of paramount importance. Well, what have we here?
This is for the caster role quest.
Hey, are you all right?
They were all pretty good.
Was that?
Aaronville, yeah.
No.
Yeah.
The shadows play tricks, nothing more.
That guy? That guy? Yeah, yeah.
The towers are gone, and the Garlean threat is abated. And yet, why does it feel as though it's about to get much, much worse?
It is about to get much, much worse, man. You guys don't know about that here yet.
This is the whole.
Oh, maybe. It's starting. Oh. Hmm. Alright. I wish I could get more stuff. Oh, Cedric, I was just about to call for you. I'm afraid we received another call for assistance. This one comes from Rajat Han. The others have assembled in the main hall to discuss the situation. We must join them at once. Can't be good at all. Ah, there you are. Yep, I'm here. Our worst fears have come to pass, but moments ago we received grim tidings from our contact in Rajat Han. Wild beasts have appeared as if out of nowhere, claiming one victim after the next. What's more, they say the very sky burns above them. Good God, so the final day is already upon us? It definitely didn't take long. It appears so. Sadly, that is all the information we have at present. No doubt the people at Rajat Han are busy fighting for their lives. And we must go at once. They need our help. Agreed, Kra. You best remain here with Tataru and gather what knowledge you can. You're in no condition for a long journey, I imagine. Hmm? Very well. Similar phenomena may have been observed elsewhere, and if so, we must know about it at once. Be safe out there. Yes. Sure thing. Let us make first for Yedlamad. We must prepare ourselves for what might lay ahead. Boom.
And lo, vile beasts did rise.
Oh. Whoa. Yeah, that's no good.
Leaving naught in their wake but blood and ash.
Yeah. Ugh.
Sun scorches earth and boils seas. And our
Yeah.
sins ascend unto the heavens. Three dooms to unmake all we were.
Hmm. Wild. Wild, wild.
The sky burns. The final days are truly upon us.
My friends, I trust you have heard the news.
We can see the news, man.
We have. What can you tell us of the situation, Your Excellency?
Last night, the isle was rocked by tremors. The earth itself cried out.
The earth itself cried out.
Aloft, the heavens began to burn. From all about, unholy beasts, the likes of which we had never seen, came forth in fury and rage.
Ooh.
No. To say they came forth would be inexact.
No? What do you mean?
The people of Rajat Han themselves
Oh no.
transformed into these baleful fiends.
Transformed.
Though the phenomenon was observed throughout our lands, the first creature, the largest and most dreadful of the lot, wrought havoc upon us here in our fair city.
Oh.
Though they bear superficial resemblance to divinities of legend, they are ungodly abominations. The people decry them as blasphemies. The large one's rampage has since taken it to the northern reaches of the island. I mean to dispatch our radiant host in an attempt to quell the threat.
And what of Vritra?
Vritra too makes for the north of his own accord, and yet he knows the blasphemy and its minions were but yesterday his beloved people.
He doesn't want to harm them, huh?
His boundless compassion and mercy does not deter him from taking unenviable but necessary action.
Understood. I ask that you allow us to aid you in quelling this threat.
Yeah, we want to help, man. What can we do?
You would risk your lives to help us yet again?
Yes.
I have no words to express my gratitude.
That's kind of what we do, though.
Our regiments approach the north from several directions, with a number of units set to depart from the docks of Yedlimund. They will make landfall in an area of dense jungle, where one can expect to encounter dangers even beyond the fell beasts we hunt. I leave you to your preparation. You will find me at the docks when you are ready to depart.
Okay. Oh, is it? That's I didn't realize it was that soon. Making a fist.
We're as prepared as we'll ever be. Let's go.
How many times has it happened? This expansion alone? Yeah. It's gonna... No. Everyone has assembled. Yes. I thank you for lending us your aid in our battle against the blasphemy. Let's review our plan of attack. To have you board this boat and circle around to the north side of the island, where you find a dense jungle we call Vanaspati. It is a sacred wood, home to many temples and a number of villages. Vritra and the Radiant Host have gone there ahead of us. I'll ask that you join them and do all in your power to destroy this blasphemy. You got it, Chief. Boom. I wonder what the queue time is like. It's Sunday evening. Let's see what it looks like. 5 minutes. Huh? .346 to the north. Did I miss one on this side? We got 5. 5 minutes isn't bad though. Anything I can do to prepare for that? I don't think so. I don't think there is. Hopefully I can get some upgrades. I need to start getting gear now. From dungeons that are pretty nice, so that's a good idea. 129 to the east, yeah, that's over there. What's over this way? I can probably almost... Huh? Beetle. Okay, 1 second. There's a beetle attack. You want me to try more? Yeah? Okay. Okay. Watch my Q timer. We're safe. We're safe from the beetle. Safe from the beetle attack. It thought it was gonna get us. It was wrong. No beetle is gonna get us like that. There we go. Bonus pate. I've done this dungeon so many times. I don't know how many, like 40. It's a very depressing dungeon. Ugh. It's a very bad time. Up, folks. Boom. I need some food. Why not? What about these guys back here?
These are children of man.
Yeah. They need everything. Thank you. Ah, wrong one. Starting off poorly. Boom. What do we sink to? 86. This is unfortunately the only way, bro. Boom. 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 We don't have that yet. Go. Did I swipe? No, I'm not gonna swipey this. Maybe I should have. There we are. There it is. Swipey the next thing. I think it's the boss though, right? Yeah, it is. It's too late. Too late for us all. Mouth off. Mouth off again. Oh yeah. I forgot about the mouth part. Note of despair. Oh yeah, I hate this. You going this way? Mouth time again. Does it have to be like all the time? What is left? Alright. What is left again? Haha. I'm not gonna get any upgrades from this. I have to roll against this. To roll against this Dragoon. No, I don't.
The horde draweth near. Be on your guard.
Dun, 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 dun. Ooh. Same. Well, there was another set. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't remember now. They must not be trying at all. Oh no. This is like the worst part. Ugh. Oh, I hit the wrong button. I wasted a whole blue attack. There it is. Treasure, treasure. I need this stuff, but it's not dropping. I didn't screw it up that time. Uh-huh. Boom, 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 boom. Oh. Got that much HP left? I don't need casting earrings. I need that hat. Thank you. Oops. Unholy water. Gotta move that back up to where I like it to be. Yeah, buddy. Poison heart. Oh yeah, I remember what that is. What is that? Yeah. 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 That's the way of it. Bending earrings. I don't need those. I don't need that either. I need maiming stuff. Like, thanks for the seals, but is that going off yet? Holy shnikes. Forever. Bracelets to slaying. I need that. We don't need to do one at a time. But maybe that gets him to show up faster, I guess. That makes sense, actually. Now that I think about it. Cutscene. Healing. I got the bracelet. Huh. I gotta use this in the first half. Boop. Yeah, I can do it. I think. It probably would have been better to wait there. Knockback in the blue. How about no knockback, sir? No, don't do it. Let me finish my attack. There we go. Bum bum bum. Oh, knockback on blue and this. Okay. Don't worry, I'm not gonna get that close to you. Too late. Yeah, sure. Aha. That's too late. Yay. Goodbye. It's dead. Continues is dead. Into the tank. I greeted those, I thought. Oh, that's the same thing again? Is that what that was? Oh, I got the weapon. Nice. Nice, nice. Wow, they're gone right away, aren't they? They wasted no time getting out of there. I didn't get earrings. I need earrings still. Like real bad. They didn't drop. It's pretty cool looking. It's pretty slick. Pretty slick scythe. Ruin. Man. Wow.
As I feared.
As you feared. What's up? Huh?
What is it?
There's nothing left behind, right?
The beast was there, and now it is no more. Yes?
Correct.
Indeed. We saw it plain. But you didn't, did you?
I saw nothing. Not the blasphemy that perished here, nor the other men turned beasts. And because of this, I now see all too well.
What do you mean?
There is no ether. Where the creatures should be, I saw naught but emptiness.
Oh.
Emptiness? But that would mean...
They're not made of aether.
Recall the words of the Watcher. 'Twas a stagnancy of ether, a cessation of flow, leading to decay and absence, that led the ancients to conclude their star was dying. This is the same phenomenon. The instant these people are seized by the transformation, their ether begins to rot and crumble away like dried mud.
Ugh.
Until, from their corporeal forms to their very souls, naught remains.
But the beast spoke with its dying breath. Surely at least a sliver of the man it was endured.
Mayhaps so. But even if the process was incomplete, it was little more than a faint residue.
Gods be good. You're saying they cannot be saved?
There's no aether left to save. There's no soul, no mind.
Not by any means known to me. Or by any means at all, like as not. For there is naught left to save.
They return not even to the ethereal sea.
Like it was. Ether was blasted away. Oh, what's up, Vitra?
The beasts rage on, their hunger insatiable. Even deprived of their master, they perpetuate his legacy of hate. Once proud sons and daughters of Thavnir, all of them, and now I spill their blood.
Well, not kinda, but not really.
Vitra, my friends, I am heartened to see you safe. You put your secret at risk. Those closest to me already know the truth. A truth I must now share with one and all. Vitra, calamity has come to Radzatan. Our fair nation is rent by screams of pain and despair. More than ever, we require a strong leader to shepherd us through the storm. Reveal your true self to our people, Vitra, and guide us to salvation.
What madness is this, I-One? Thou dost forget thyself. Were we to reveal our duplicity, it would do naught but foster confusion and chaos.
You think so? I don't think so, man.
Nay, I shall remain the Satrap's loyal ally and do battle with the beasts. Easing hearts and leading the people to safety is thy task, and thine alone. I ask that you remain at Ahewan's side, and render unto him what aid you may. I know not what lies ahead, but without you, Radzatan will not survive.
I guess that makes sense.
Take me with you. I am as at home fighting in the air as I am on land.
Yeah.
Take me with you.
Were my words unclear? I require no assistance. Thy place is at Ahewan's side.
Estinian, here.
What is this? Oh, Link Pro. Right.
The last thing you ever wanted. A link pearl. We'd gain much from knowing your elevated perspective. And it'll keep you from getting lonely, which I know you love.
You heard the man. Seems I'm coming with you after all.
How about that? Come on, Vitra, you'll like it.
Then I pray thy grip is iron. Be it on thy head if thou dost chance to fall.
Fair enough. Now, shall we?
I fear it is as Vitra says. We will not survive this on our own, while I am loath to impose upon you again.
I would insist if you did not. 'Tis the very reason we have come.
then once more I find myself without words to thank you properly. Let us return to the capital and plan our next course of action.
What is this? Oh, no. Window snip. Did it freeze? Did it freeze? What's happening? Did it freeze? Is it better now? It's better now. I think I got what I wanted. Give me 1 second to do a thing real quick. I want to open this. That's kind of what I want, but not really. Radiant Host has eliminated the immediate threat to the city, though it pains me to know these beasts were once my own people. There's no telling when or where the next transformation might occur. We must remain vigilant and steel ourselves for whatever is yet to come. I don't care about the colors. Does anybody use Raisin Brown? These choices all suck. Yellow, yellow, brown. Alright, 1 second still again. I guess I should open it. It's fine. I'm sad about this stuff. All this stuff I will not ever use. Is it opening? It's opening. Software is starting, please wait. Did it start? It started. Okay. Did it not work? Paste? No. Create new from clipboard. There we go. Is it... actually clear? I don't think it's actually clear. Need to... I'm trying to... I don't have a thing ready. Select from area. So. Yeah, see. I need to... How do you magic it? How do you magic the lasso? You know what? I guess I can't do this. What shrink selection? Poly lasso. Because I know you can make a selection. Invert selected area. Drop. Delete outside. Sorry, I will do this another time, I guess. I don't have a good PNG. I don't know how to make one. Don't save that. Let's move on. Forgive me, my friends, but I must return to Megadata for the time being. There, I can better manage this crisis and dispatch my troops as the situation demands. In that case, we should carry out an investigation of our own here in the city. Mayhap the residents can tell us more about the first of the transformations and the conditions under which it occurred. If we can ascertain what exactly triggered these tragic events, it may give us some insight as to a possible solution. Time is of the essence. Let us split into 3 groups so we may cover more ground. Alize and I will see to Pax's path. Tancred and Ystola, pray make for Dharma. I leave Artha to Graha and you, Cedric. Any information you can gather on the first blasphemy or the manifestations of the final days here in the city would be most helpful. When we have completed our respective inquiries, let us reconvene in front of Megadetta, that we might share what we've learned with the satrap. Let's go, Graha. Shall we be off then? Artha is home to the High Crucible of Alchemia, whose alchemists forged many of our warding skills. It seems as good a place as any to begin our investigation, don't you think? Spoke briefly with Nahudin, the chief alchemist there, on our last visit. She should be happy to answer our queries. Graha's now accompanying you. Good. You ready to run, Graha? Because I'm going to make you run. Is 342 enough to buy the Cryptlurker's earring? How many do I need for the Cryptlurker's earring? Cryptlurker's earring of slaying. Is that what it's called? Yes, it is. Thank you, Autorun. Oh, okay, augmented Cryptlurkers. 280, I can. Wait, can I use that yet? If I can use the main plaza Aetherite, then I'll go get one real quick. Then at least it'll be decent. Oh, okay. Still not yet. I need an updated PNG. How can I do that? Without this, without the background. I remember those red eyes. You were one with those scions who commissioned the scales from us, yes? I welcome you back to the High Crucible. What brings you here in these troubling times? We're assisting the satrap in investigating the crisis that plagues the city. Did you happen to catch sight of any of the creatures? I did. As I was going about my work, I was disturbed by crashing footsteps so powerful that the very ground shook. I rushed outside and could not believe what I beheld. The night sky was burning. Suddenly I heard panicked screams coming from the direction of Balshan Bazaar. In an instant, a monstrous beast poked its head out from amidst the stalls. A handful of the Radiant rushed to the scene, only to be sent sprawling as the fiend and its minions propelled themselves skyward. So, the blasphemy came from the vicinity of the markets. This knowledge may prove useful. I thank you for sharing your tale. Well, I do believe we now know where we should inquire next. To the bazaar, then. Sounds good, sir. I just don't know how to use Clip Studio, basically. File. Create new from clipboard. Okay. That's a little better. I want to... Let me move it to the other screen. Okay. I want to select just my face. I want to cut it away from the background. Oh. Selection mode. I want to do this, right? Moves it. That just moves it around. Moving it around. I don't want to move it around. Ban selected area. What I want. I want to like. I'm learning. I'm learning. Sorry. Figuring the shit out as I go. So this is Thavnarian weave. I must say it bears a resemblance to the traditional fabrics of Corvos. Small wonder really, given that it's just across the water. Not that I'm much of an expert in Corvosi culture, of course. I've not had the occasion to visit my ancestral home since coming to Charlene. Unlike as not, I would not ever reside there again. That said, in recent days, I felt more acutely aware of my heritage and grateful for it. It is thanks to my forebears that I inherited the royal eye, and with it the wisdom of ancient Alag. And so, well, I simply hope that my countrymen are safe, and one day, when this calamity is but a memory, I would like to see Corvos again, if only once. It'd be great to get to go back. Forgive me, but my shop's closed until further notice. Needless to say, we have more pressing concerns these days. We have come not in search of wares, but information concerning the enormous fiend that tore through the bazaar. Did you perchance witness anything? I'm afraid not, my friend. I was here the whole time, so I only saw its little minions. Made a mess of the place, they did. While that was all going on, the great big one tore through the west side of the bazaar. You'd have better luck asking there. Oh, okay. The other side. I don't know. Let me try one thing. Okay. This seems to be like a pain in the butt. Can't I just like magic tool this? Is there no magic lasso? Is there no magic lasso? That's what I want. Equip studio magic lasso. Also fill tool. No, I just want to cut my guy out from the background. I want to cut myself out from the background, that's all. How do I get rid of the selection? Stop it. I know there's some kind of trick. Something the matter, traveler. If you're lost, perhaps I could be of assistance. The offer is much appreciated. We're not lost, but we're in need of information. Might you know anything about the gargantuan beast that rampaged through the bazaar? I saw it all, though I wish I had not. I was going about my work when all of a sudden a piercing scream cut through the air. I turned around and there was the fiend, its massive body, bursting through that entryway with the force of a tidal wave. Then it was gone as quickly as it came. I'm very sorry about trying to do this at the same time. It's a nice sight. Sisters of Mercy, what is happening to the world? What am I to do? Is nowhere safe? Settle down, friend. The danger's past, at least for now. If it's not too painful to remember, could you tell us what you saw? First I heard the screams, then a horde of ravening beasts came charging towards us. One of them was huge, bigger than a Marid, throwing people about like ragdolls, and it was eating them. I hid under the counter. Saw others do the same. But the shrieking and wailing kept getting louder, more voices in the throng. Beasts or victims, I couldn't tell. I knew not what was happening. I still don't. That is enough, my good man. You're brave to share with us your tale. Many of your fellow merchants are safe. The High Crucible, too, has survived mostly unscathed. Pray, stay close to your friends and loved ones and rest your body and mind while you are able. I suspect that is the most we can expect the people here to tell us. I think it best be find a place outside the bazaar where we might rest and review our findings. I do believe there is a cafe of sorts back here. A restaurant? Bar? Something? Judging by their accounts, the transformation had already occurred by the time the beast had reached the bazaar. Tore through the west side of the bazaar and headed towards the Aetheryte Plaza. In other words, the blasphemy may first appeared in this vicinity. That being the case, the people in that Mayhain can surely tell us more. Okay. I still want to be able to do this. I know there's a way. I know there's a way. I know there's a way to do this. I've seen my wife do it. So I know there's a way. Grahut, hurry up. Going after the enormous beast, are you? I saw it, including the very instant that poor bastard transformed. Damn the gods for putting me there. It started over there by the window. A few men, merchants probably, talking and drinking. Conversation must have taken a turn for the worse. Next thing I know, their leader, I suppose he was, buries his head in his hands and black mist was swirling about him. Then his whole body bursts apart, and there stands a hideous, slavering beast. Massive and foul, all gaping maws and bulging eyes. His friends started shrieking, then the black mist comes again until the change takes them too. Stuff of nightmares, I tell you. Nightmarish indeed. Incidentally, do you perchance know who those merchants were? Maybe if I... No, I'm a decorator by trade, not much cause to mingle with their sort. Saw Milio, the barmaid, chatting with them though. She might know something. Can I, like... export? I'd like to... Maybe I should just do this later. But Lux tweeted he's looking to check out VTubers, and I want to show my PNG. I haven't done it on Twitter at all, and I need to. Even after repairing all the damage, it'll take a while for business to pick up again. You mean the blasphemy? That's what the Radiant had been calling it anyway. I saw it too, we all did. I was standing there here at the counter as Mayraid poured me a drink, when suddenly there came this dreadful sound, like a pained, angry groan. It was unlike anything I've ever heard. I turned around in shock, and from an ominous cloud of black mist rose the creature, enormous and ghastly to behold. As for what happened next, to recall it sends shivers up my spine. By some stroke of fortune, I was able to slip outside before the beast got his claws on me. But the sight that greeted me offered no solace. The blue sky above turned red as blood. Mayraid, myself, and the other survivors clung to each other for dear life until the Radiant host came to our aid. Wait, did I hear you correctly? The beast manifested before the sky began to burn? I'm certain of it. The windows here offer a clear view of the sky, and I saw nothing out of the ordinary until the beast appeared and began to rage. Huh. That's definitely a revelation, isn't it? They turned first. So it's hard to say exactly what area is going to be hit. Oh, hello there. Welcome to Mayraid's Mayhain. What can I get for you? We have not come for libations, but rather for information. You're Milil, yes? We're investigating the so-called blasphemy on the satrap's behalf. We hear it was one of your customers, a merchant, first underwent the transformation. What can you tell us about him? He was something irregular here, especially of late. Khalzal was his name. He ran his own consortium, dealing primarily in the exports of Thavnarian specialties. It's through him we met Matsia. Yeah. Yes, the name rings a bell. Didn't you meet them both on your first trip to Thavnar? If I recall correctly, Khalzal ran a trading operation in Yedlamad. It was there that you made Matsia's acquaintance. That's right. That's correct. Yes, that is the same Khalzal, no doubt. A rather successful man, from what I gather. That said, it was clear that he had fallen hard times of late. Those ghastly towers popping up everywhere cannot have been good for business. Even now, with the towers gone, the collapse of the Empire has led to all sorts of problems elsewhere. The market for luxuries is surely not what it once was. Trying times for the head of a trading consortium, indeed. Khalzal was a compassionate man. Even as his own business suffered, he did what he could to provide for the artisans, fishermen, and many others who counted on him to sell their wares. Indeed, that was the very topic of yesterday's meeting. As far as I could hear, yet as they discussed matters further, Khalzal's tone grew grave and grim, and it was then that... Forgive me. I would not have you recall the memory if it brings you pain. If I could, I would ask just one more thing. Did you notice anything unusual about Khalzal in particular? Please, anything at all. Sorry, nothing springs to mind. Perhaps someone else can help you. Khalzal lived for his work. I had no family that I know of. His employees and associates knew him best, but they too are lost to us. Still, perhaps his neighbors know something I do not. I can direct you to them if you believe it would help. What do you say? Sounds good. Oh, is it by this? Oh, that's not what I want either. Leo has information that should serve you well. Khalzal made his home in Kama, a nearby residential area. From what I gather, Khalzal lived there once since childhood and was known throughout the neighborhood. Kama, the name is new to me. How do we get there? I'll write down some directions. I cannot promise that you will find what you seek there, but if nothing else, it is a start. Come, let's see where this lead takes us. Graha is now accompanying me. Very good. Alright. Graha, let's go. Company. Graha to Kama. It's a very terrible situation. Let's see. After leaving the Mehane, we're to retrace our steps and head back towards the Aetherite Plaza. Oh, okay. You're just giving me directions? I got it. I sure wish I had mine. I sure wish I activated my thing. Got this. Do I want to use one now? Or no, I don't really. I could have. I'm dumb. You can just take the Aethernet now. You can just take the Aethernet now. I didn't have to do this. But I'm already too far from any Aethernet to make up for the time. I'm gonna stop it. I'm not stopping. I said. I got my directions. We're busy here. We're busy here. Okay, here's where I'm supposed to talk to. This must be Kama. We've arrived at last. Let us begin questioning the residents without delay. No doubt someone here can tell us more about Kalzal. Given recent events, I imagine many are taking shelter indoors. Are you still accompanying me? Okay. Oh yeah, indoors, they said specifically. Kalzal, you say? Yes, I've known him since he was a boy. If there was ever a man who was born to be a merchant, it was him. Always early to depart and late to return. He'd spend his days procuring the finest wares and seeking out filling customers. You could say it came to him as easily as breathing. Sadly, business was flagging of late. No surprise, really, but with how dangerous travel has become. He was cooped up in his house from dawn till dusk the other day, no doubt racking his brain for a way to turn his fortunes around. Then, at night, I heard the door open. I looked out to see Kalazal sitting on a bench, his head hung low, a man with the weight of the world on his shoulders. I see, the situation must have been quite dire indeed. Did you notice anything else out of the ordinary? Nothing to speak of, other than the troubles with his consortium. He was the same old Kalzal, cordial and honest, like always. These questions you're asking, has something happened to him? He wasn't caught up in that terrible incident at the bazaar, was he? I don't travel much these days, but my daughters told me not to venture outside. Stuck in here as I am, I've heard little about this bizarre goings-on. Rest assured, the city is safe for now, but the situation may change without warning. I urge you, stay close to your daughter and be prepared to take refuge should the satrap order it. That's not gonna scare the crap out of them or anything. Graha. Fancy orange. Could you come back another time? I just woke up and I'm not exactly in the mood for idle chit-chat. Well, that's one way to avoid the panic, I suppose. Pardon our intrusion. You may not have noticed, but a great danger has come to Thavnair. I encourage you to stay alert and prepared to flee the city should the situation turn dire. You told the other people to bunker down. You're telling this person to run away? Graha. Graha, man. Before we leave you in peace, pray allow us to ask a question or two. Did you know a local merchant named Kalzal? If so, did you notice anything unusual about him recently? Kalzal? I know him. In fact, we spoke just the other day. Like many others, his business was doing poorly. Still, it seemed as though he'd managed to turn things around thanks to a generous order from Ruveda Fibers. Why, he was practically dancing in the streets. I haven't spoken with him since, but I assume it all went well. Jinabaha might be able to tell you more, though. As I recall, he was the one who brokered the arrangement. Jinabaha Ruveda Fibers. This sounds promising. Okay, nice. Ruveda Fibers. Pretty sure I can just take this down. You beat me here, Graha? With that. Pretty interesting color combination, at least. They're farming silkworms. This must be Ruveda Fibers, where we should find Jinabaha. Jinabaha. Oh, Graha, you jumped too. Good. And hurry, I say. There's no time to waste. Maybe, but you are in charge of buying and selling here, yes? We have a few questions that we'd like to... Sorry, but I simply don't have time to chat. If you haven't noticed, we have our hands full at the moment. We must carry all our wares and equipment to safety before those accursed beasts return. In that case, might we be of assistance? Perhaps we could speak when the job is done. Very well. You can start by helping us move our equipment. Ask the others what to put where. And you can carry our fabrics. Go through that door and speak with Kamala. She'll tell you the rest. Okay. Remember, these textiles are our livelihood. Handle them with care. But my question was, can I just use the Royd Studio? This is gonna get wild. Let me see. Open mode. Okay. Through here. This area is for employees only. Out, out. I'm trying to help. I was sent to help. Can I help you? Calm down. What's that? You come to help. All praise be to Mindaruva. Kind stranger, I welcome your assistance. On your way here, you pass 3 storehouses. Yes, I think you carry that small crate to Nabrifal by the storehouse near the hatchery. Crate of clothing is from Manuha, and that massive crate there goes to Zemera by the middle storehouse. Watch your back with that one. Those are all the crates we have ready. Once they've been delivered, consider your work here complete. Light crate. Am I gonna remember? Deliver the crate to Nef something. Nabrifal. Red, is it? And you've come to the right place. We thank you for your aid. Not that. Ordinary crate. I'm glad it didn't make me like guess. Manuha. If you have any crates of finished products such as carpets, clothing, and the like, pray bring them here to our primary storehouse. Crate full of clothing, is it? And take that off your hands. Many thanks for the delivery. They didn't have anybody that could take it that far. Like, it's like 10 feet away, man. Like, you could walk over here and pick it up. Like, you didn't need an extra person to do that. They could have shouted, "Hey, buddy, come walk over here and pick this up." I say, you're quite the brawny one, aren't you? Good thing that never know when you'll need to defend yourself in these unpredictable times. Crate full of fabrics, is it? Exactly what I was hoping to receive. Here, let me put that away for you. Carried all the crates to the storehouse. Have you? You say? And so quickly, too. Well, I've never seen anyone so strong. I and my sisters will see the rest, so please return to Jinabaha and assure him our work is proceeding apace. Tell the truth, we're grateful for this distraction. Too many terrible happenings of late, but generous souls like yourself give me hope that we may emerge from this trial even stronger. I pray we meet again in this peaceful times. Not displaying anything. There it goes. Did I change my pose? They're all like cute poses. What is happening here? I don't know what I'm doing. Maybe this will work. He wants. Now, here's the question. If I open this up, is it going to have a transparent background? Not that. Documents. Tell me. Tell me it's clear. My eyes are closed. Stop that. I'm just gonna choose. Wait. Wait. Yes, I want to replace it. Just gonna edit. I'm sorry for the wait here. I just want to. Save this. Done. Word menu. Let me close everything before my computer freaks out. I got myself a PNG. Great. Wait, switch. Close this too. Let me reply. Lux real quick. I haven't really put my PNG out there, so there we go. I need to do that though. Now see, the thing is, like I don't have like I made in V-Roid Studio. I don't really have one. It's not like I'm like not like I had art made or anything like that. I just made this up in V-Roid Studio. Done as I asked, have you? Thank you for your patience. If Kamala is satisfied with your work, then so am I. You've done us great favor, traveler. I too have delivered the instruments and apparatus entrusted to me. You both have my thanks. With our wares safely stored away, we'll not lose any more to those fiends. I take it your establishment did not escape the attack unscathed? We did not. Thankfully, most of our workers had already left for the day, but those of us still here saw it all. We looked to the burning skies in confusion, and then, before we could even begin to make sense of it, a hideous creature burst through the doors, shrieking. We ran for our lives, but one of my colleagues was not so fortunate. He cried out, a scream of such agony, such terror, and the next instant he, too, sprouted fearsome claws. The sight of it caused another fellow to panic, and then he too transformed. I'm sorry. There was something you wanted to ask? Indeed. You knew the merchant Calzal, did you not? I believe he had some dealings with your establishment. Calzal? I know him well. We had arranged for his consortium to deliver a large shipment of fabrics, but in the end we received a better offer. Had to turn him down. I understand his business is struggling, but so is ours. Another of our most reliable trading partners agreed to transport the goods for a much smaller commission, and we'd have been fools to refuse. I felt terrible for withdrawing the offer, but you must understand we simply had no choice. He tried to put on a brave face when I delivered the news, but his dejection and despair were plain as day. I'm surprised this wasn't all, like, he didn't have this set up with contracts and stuff? Like, he has to, like you're an established place. He's, obviously, like, you make all this stuff, right? He's established. Would there not be just contracts for regular orders, or was that broken because of the tower and it ruined everything, or... I don't get... I'm not a business major, but it seems weird that he would have to, like, keep begging you for work, I guess. Hmm? That I really do not know. You'd all but given up hope, dejection, and despair. That's what a lot of people are saying. Remember what we saw in Vanaspati, yes? Soldiers and jungle dwellers pushed to the very brink, turning into beasts one after the next. It would seem the same phenomenon occurred here. The poor craftsmen attacked by the fiends, as well as those that witnessed it, all undergoing the change. I suspect that everything began with Kalzal. By all accounts, it was he who suffered from the most profound and piercing despair. Wait, could that be it? That such intense emotions were what triggered his transformation? Could be. Much remains unclear, but I believe we are drawing closer to an answer. At any rate, we must discuss our findings with the others. That we should. We were to reconvene with the others in front of Megaduta, were we not? It should be just outside. With any luck, they will have already returned from their own investigations. My friend, we must take our leave. I pray that your establishment is spared further tragedy. But remember, your lives are far more precious than anywhere's. If you are ordered to flee, do so without hesitation. Indeed. I thank you for your concern, and pray you too take care as well. Okay, now, here's the thing. A lot's about to happen that I do not have the time for, so I think for today we're gonna end right there. Right here. We're gonna end right here. Aha. Because there's about to be several cutscenes, I believe. Tomorrow's off day. Oh, let's see, what is that? Like Tuesday. I'll be back Tuesday. I'll be back on Tuesday. Thank you for stopping by. Have a good one. See you later. Mm-mm-mm.